All right, here we go. Here's a little Maggie solo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hey, what's up, y'all? Here we go. This is the little Maggie solo. Now, this is all listed as being open on the tablature itself, but you'll notice I'm capoed on the 2nd fret. That's because this song is in the key of A typically, and what we have listed in the songbook, we usually play it in the key of A. So, capo 2nd fret. If you got a railroad spike, you want to spike your 5th string up on the 7th fret. If you don't have a railroad spike, you can kind of tune this one up about a step. I wouldn't go too crazy with it, and don't do it real fast, and I wouldn't put your eyeball next to it or anything, because these strings do break, but that'll help you a little bit at least. This is just like 100 years from now, where like the majority of the solo is kind of pieces that are kind of put in from some of the drills that we've talked about, which is like the Foggy Mountain drill and the forward reverse drill, which are also on this Patreon. So those are kind of a big part of what we used in this solo, because those were the lessons that are with this week, right? So we're going to start this one out though. Well, just like just an intro, just like everybody does a little intro. 1, 2, 3. So that's on your index finger on the open G, and then I usually just walk up just with my thumb, but you can change if you really want. And then hit that open. When you hit that open, you want to do the slide on the 2nd bar. From the 3 to 5 is a slide with your thumb. And it's just a forward roll starting right there. And all you're doing is just holding that 5. Alright. And then that 3rd measure, you're going to do the Foggy Mountain roll. Alright, just like in the other drill. Index, thumb. Right? So that's the 3rd bar is. Now, this is set up to play the F chord. This has a 7 in it or an F chord. It's a little too far away to make the real easy, because the real easy would be up here. An actual G, but for making this F shape, and this first time what we're going to do is take a 2-0 off the G string, and you can do that with 1 finger or 2. I usually go thumb index, thumb on the 3, sorry, and while I'm doing that with my middle finger and my ring, so that I can hold the F chord shape in place, right? Then you hold it again and do the forward reverse roll, right? So that thing sounds like, and this is starting on in bar number 4. And then the next one we go right back to the Foggy Mountain breakdown roll. And this little section right here, you'll come to play quite a bit if you don't already know it, but it's on the 3rd fret with your middle finger, 3, 0, 2 with your index, thumb, this is a forward reverse roll, and then open, open, 2, open. So it sounds like. And then this next one is another one of those that's just it's common, you'll hear it all the time. It starts on the thumb, 2 to 3, and that is a 2 to 3 hammer on, and then use your middle finger to strike the open, and then back open, 2-0, forward roll, reverse roll. You do the 3 to 5 slide again, because we're just going to start all over again, right? So this is basically the 2nd bar, and it's in the same place, because this is the repeat. next line is the Foggy Mountain Breakdown again. So it sounds like. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use our middle finger to go back to play that F-shaped chord G. So that sounds like a whole bunch of notes, but really what it is just holding the F chord and then doing the forward reverse roll the second time around, right? So we go, and where before we were going and doing a little pinch afterwards, here we're going to go and just start playing the forward reverse roll on that bottom string. You just play 2 forward 3s. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Now the next one, you just do a forward reverse roll holding the same thing. Right, so it sounds like. Right back into Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Then you go back into the 302. You'll notice that every single one of those last ones we've already done before. We followed it just like Foggy Mountain Breakdown before. It's really the only real changes in both of those lines or both of those repeats are that part in when you play the F shape that's actually a G. All in all, it sounds like this.